another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you. Pop another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you.
All right, y'all, what's going on? We in the building. I got my man Juwan on the pod today. I appreciate you for pulling up through the rain.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
So I met you a minute ago now at this point. What, it was like 2 years ago?
I would say, yeah, 2-3 years ago.
Okay, so you joined our fantasy league, right?
Yes, sir.
And most people that join, shout out to Keith, that's not off camera right now.
My dog.
Most people that join the league, they don't say shit. They just kind of like join the league and they play.
Yeah, they
right?
participate, but
yeah, they're not really active in the league.
I got you.
Juwan, first off, I gotta give you your props. You one of the best in our league, bro. Like consistently, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You and the other guests,
Zeno,
and even Keith. Zeno, y'all been playing. We were all playing together for a minute now, and like out of like every year we going into the league, I'll be like, all right, I gotta worry about you. I gotta worry about Zeno.
For sure.
I gotta worry about even Abs teams be good and shit like that. But like y'all be there, like y'all gonna be in the playoff run every year. So I gotta give you a props on that. But like I said, I met you through my brother. Shout out to Joe. Y'all used to work together, right?
Yep, Chick-fil-A.
Okay. So how long did you work there?
I was at Chick-fil-A for about 2-3 years.
Okay.
So Joe, even when Joe came in, like as soon as I seen Joe in a position, I knew he was gonna have the position that he have now because Joe is just always the type of person where like he show up on time, he do what he supposed to do, and he's like the perfect person for the job.
Yeah, see, Joe been trying to get me to work in that Joe for a minute now, and I'm like, I can't work under Joe because I know how by the book he is.
Yeah.
Like, and he do that shit himself, so I can't even be like on some like say I'm like late or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like Joe don't be late. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like that motherfucker just work and just be there and do everything the right way. So I got to give him his props with that. But I'm like, you know what I mean? I might have to call out. I can't call out if Joe the manager or shit like that.
That was kind of where Joe kind of like he helped me be more accountable because it was kind of times to where like we worked in the same store, so it was kind of like Joe was the man in the front, I was the man in the back. So it was like I knew if I wasn't there, then it would cause a frict or something. So it was always like shit, I gotta be there for Joe. So
right, like respect level. You know what I mean? And it's like certain people, like you kind of just you show respect towards, and you get it back, and it's just like a mutual like level of respect.
Me and Joe instantly clicked. Like as soon as we seen each other, even in the fantasy league, like it came up like super calm. We were just having regular conversation about football. He's like, damn, bro, I think you'd be like, my brother run this league. You want to get in that, Joe? I'm like, perfect. I've been looking for a league. So
did you play in like I'm sure you played fantasy before, but like did you have appreciate you, bro. Did you have like other like how many leagues did you do before?
So before this league, I only participated in one league, and it was a Yahoo. So when y'all started doing the ESPN, it was kind of actually different for me because I never did it on that format. But once I got into it, I actually like that as
more,
opposed to Yahoo. So
bro, I played in Yahoo. I played in the NFL John, and like I feel like ESPN is just the most simple, but it looks the best. Like how everything is organized on there, it just look the best. That's why I like do that John on there every year. Yeah. But yeah. So let me get into my next thing, which is going to be, so we know each other from fantasy. I met him in person at a fantasy draft. Yeah. At Xfinity, which is my job.
We got a mutual friend through that. I work with Shy at Chima. So we were always one person away.
Well, right, and that's all the world is for real. Like,
yes, sir.
If you really think about it, bro, like you probably like. This might be crazy to say, but like on a daily basis, like when you see somebody that you would think is a stranger, like they probably know somebody that you know. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's really, so crazy to think about.
Really so big, but so small. You know somebody that knows somebody that knows you.
Right.
Like, yeah,
and they either encounter. What's the odds? What do you think the odds? This is super off topic, but what do you think the odds are that you've encountered a stranger before in the past? It got to be like 70% or some shit. Like,
that's a fact.
Like somebody you don't even know them by face. You think this is a completely random person, but you seen them like when you was a young bull or some crazy shit.
Anywhere. There's so many people to where they meet people and their first interaction is like, bro, I know I saw you before.
right. That's just so wild. But enough of me talking.
Yep.
Can you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Copy that. I'm Juwan, 27 years old. I'm a chef / electrician. I was working in food basically since I got out of high school. And once I was doing that, I realized I didn't want that to be my only thing that I did. Mm-hmm. So I took myself to trade school, focused on electrical work and manufacturing. Got a third-party contractor job through, where did I work at? Boeing. Mm-hmm. Had a third-party contractor there. Yeah, we were making like parts for submarines and anything, just the defense department. Okay, so that's the shit you like really into. Like I'm really into. I love working with my hands. So even then, like I'm gonna go back to school for welding. I want to be able to. My goal ultimately is to be a woodworks person. So I want to learn how to make tables and vases, anything to where I can just use my hands, take something from my mind, and make it physical.
Like some creative shit. Yeah. And like attach creativeness to like your actual shit that you know.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Obviously, I know you do the fantasy football. I'm assuming you're into like sports. Yeah. You like all sports or just mainly football?
I like all sports, but I mainly focus on football, basketball. I'm really starting to get into baseball more because, like, bro, when I have a kid, they play baseball for sure.
Baseball, they get the checks and they be healthy until they 50, bro. They be in the league, like.
Absolutely.
But that's tough. Anything else outside of like sports and shit?
Outside of that,
and work.
I like classical music. Like growing up, my mom was real big on old school music, Stevie Wonder, jazz, Miles Davis. So like that's the type of music that I really like. I'm in the course of trying to learn an instrument. I'm taking piano lessons right now.
Ooh, that's tough.
So yeah, bro, I'm just trying to like learn things that I can pass down to my kids or just people around.
It don't hurt to know a lot of shit.
It don't.
It's hard to know a lot of shit, but it don't hurt to know it. Like I tried playing the piano for like 3 days, bro. I learned how to play like Yankee Doodle, and that's it, bro.
And that's the thing. I've learned like I'm trying to do things that's difficult or that I would think is difficult because if you like things that you think are hard aren't hard at all.
Right.
Once you learn how to do it.
Right.
So like I'm just trying to learn how to just break things down mentally before it even comes physically to me.
That's tough, bro.
Yes, sir.
I gotta give you your props on that.
Appreciate it.
I got, being that we're about to go into 2025, I gotta bring it up. What's one goal of yours? I got a whole list, bro. Like, I'm really trying to turn 2025 up for myself. And I'm assuming, knowing you and your work ethic and even the shit that you were just talking about, like, how you would view it. I'm assuming you're on the same level. We're the same. Well, I'm 26. We at the same age of our life. Like, this is time, like, go time to, like, really turn it up to another level. So I literally, like, I was on the treadmill the other day. I was like typing shit up, and I'm like, I got all these goals that I'm trying to do, podcast related, health related, money related, whatever, job related. It's like I made a whole list of shit that I want to do, and one of the things are like with the podcast, being that we're on here, I'm gonna talk about that. Is chapter 3 is coming out in a couple months from now, and like that, John, I'm really trying to go crazy on, like, with everything. But this isn't my time to talk. This is yours. So what's one goal of yours, bro?
One goal that I was actually talking to my friend about this earlier, and the podcast makes sense. Be more connected to the people that I love or that I consider myself friends with. Because I've noticed, like, throughout the years, I work a lot. And it's good because, like, it's put me in the position that I am today. But like, I don't want it to be like, when people call me, the first thing they do is like, damn, bro, you at work? And I really gotta be like,
you gotta make time for the people you love.
It's a great problem to have. It's a good problem to have because I'm out the way. I'm making money. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But at the same token, I don't connect with my friends as much as I should. You know, so it's like I'm the type of person where like, if like today, like a day like today, you hit me up today was perfect. Because if any day I would try to, it would be like I'm too busy or I'm too this. Like making time for the people I say I love.
Okay.
So that's what I really want to focus on next year.
I gotta shake your hand on that, bro. I appreciate you for doing that. I was thinking that's one of my goals on there too. Is like we kind of overlook because we feel like we're busy, but in reality, like we all got we all got different levels, obviously. But like for the most part, we got a day or two where we can dedicate it towards, you know, like the people that you love and you view like that. So like I'm trying to personally get better than that because like most of the time on my off days and shit, I just be wanting to chill, relax, stay in the crib, not do shit. But it's like, you know, why not link up with the homies? And then with the podcast, like I feel like that was a good way to be able to do that. I've had people that I ain't seen in years, bro. Like 8+ years type shit since high school, shit like that. So it's like I just thought it was a fire thing to do, and it's like just catch up. You know what I'm saying? And then in hopes of, you know, this being like I wouldn't say a weekly thing, but maybe like a monthly thing. Me and you get to see each other. You know, maybe you pull up to my job, come to one of the games, shit like that. You know what I mean?
I wanted to be like, I feel like even in the fantasy group that we got, like I know them guys good enough. It might be my first time seeing you physically, but I know you. You know what I'm saying? So like, even then, I feel like even with that group, we can do things to where like we don't gotta just only talk when it's fantasy time.
Right? Exactly.
We can go out, have some times. You was telling me about how y'all do your group trips. This next year, I'm there.
You slide?
Yes, sir. So like, bro, all that, bro, I'm there.
All right, bet. I'm gonna keep you in the loop with all of that.
Copy that.
Cause I view you as a true friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you show me nothing but genuine love since the day we met.
Yep.
And yeah, so and you traded me Aaron Jones for Pacheco.
That too, and cause you my dog, you need a running back. Tracy from Olave.
You show me love, but anything else you want to say before we get into our episode?
No, man. Not really. Throughout the episode, I feel like we'll discover everybody and do it like that, bro.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Boom. So I got another special guest in the building.
What up?
AKA my man Z, AKA Zeno. You know what I'm saying? We've known each other for a hot minute. We really old as shit.
Old ass boys.
We really old. We washed up. It's like, no, like, we not washed. We not washed. We met in high school. You went to Drexel Hill, right?
Yeah,
from middle school.
Yeah.
So we didn't know each other in middle school, but we met in high school. Shout out to Upper Darby football, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you played offense. You played defense too, but we both played offense. And like that era time, I ain't trying to be on some reminiscent shit, but that shit was really lit. We was turned. We was good. We was the hottest in the school, bro.
It was different. Different.
It was hot. You know what I'm saying? But we just became closer and closer through football to the point where we started doing shit outside of football, and it leads us to our relationship today, right? So let me bring up a little funny story of ours.
Oh, what we got?
So there was this big ass party. You remember that, Joe?
The Hell House, the House of Horrors, all of that.
So I don't know if y'all know, this shit was the closest. I've been to a lot of parties before, especially in college. Like I was really wilding, right? None of the parties compared to this little old high school party that I went to this one year, right?
Little.
This is right when I started getting active too. I had the buzz. You remember?
Yeah,
Motherfuckers used to call me Caillou.
Because John was.
Yeah, bro. My shit was,
How you have sideburns in the body?
my pop used to shave that shit. He barely lined me up. He wasn't even a barber, bro. How the fuck you got clippers? But he shaved my shit every time, right? Then at a certain point, it was kind of like, all right, I was working. I was actually. I don't know if you know this or not, but little fun fact. I was working at the hospital. Right next door to the high.
Yep.
So I started making my own bread. I'm like, Pops, you're not cutting my shit. He used to be like, once you can pay for it, you pick your hairstyle type shit.
I'll be.
So I started paying for my cut. That's when I started growing the curls out. I got the tat. I felt like I was.
He was bold. He got the tat. He was driving. He was
16, bro. No, I wasn't driving.
It was after that. It was after
right. But I started growing my shit out. So that's when I started being more like out there in terms of like going out, shit like that. Just having more self-confidence, I guess you could say. So we pull up, right? They had the part one. I didn't make it to part one. Crazy shit happened. Boy tore his ACL. My man, shout out him. Like tore his ACL. Like how you tear your ACL at a high school party? That's crazy. All right. But shout out to him. That's my man's, bro. We know what we talking about. But I gotta get him on the pod too. You know what I mean? But they had part one. The shit was a movie, but I wasn't there. Part two came around, and that's when I was like, I gotta be at this joint. I can't miss it. Bro, all of a sudden, parties started getting rated at like 10 p.m., bro. Early as shit. We got there at like 9. Bro, it was so many people in that joint. That shit was literally a loop of mutuals inside the fucking joint. I started seeing people from like years ago, like type shit. And then it was so many people in this building where the shit was getting raided. The fucking island of the kitchen was getting pushed off. Bro, this shit was getting pushed. This shit was not portable.
They moved it. It wasn't a portable island, right?
But I just remember so like at the end of that night, right, when we're all running out the party or whatever, we're hopping the gate. Juwan and the neighbor or whatever, she like, oh, get off my lawn or whatever. They like, shut up, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy shit. Yeah. But me, you, and it was like 2 or 3 other people that was like super random that linked up. And I actually have a picture. I'm gonna have it pop up right now. But we took a picture together was it at your crib or
I think it was like a neighbor crib. Like it was close though. It was
but we was
like
all
right
just chatting, bro.
Yo, we was outside just standing there. Yo.
Bull pushing the bike. I'm like, where the fuck did you get the bike from?
Yeah,
like,
I forgot about Bull with the bike. Yeah, but that was mad random. Like I'm trying to get away. You know, we trying to get me out. You know what I mean?
It was so many people at that job, bro.
I don't know how I found you, bro, but at the same time, that was the most memorable night of my life. And I bet you everybody else know that night. It's crazy.
Motherfuckers was eating the roaches when they was smoking and shit.
Oh my god.
Like crazy shit.
Oh my goodness.
But I thought today's episode would be special, right? Because I got to bring you together with a homie that we both known for a minute now, but y'all get to actually meet each other in person. Yeah. Obviously, we talked about it already, but like with fantasy football, we've been all in the same league for a minute. I met him before at a draft party. Yep. You haven't met him in person because you didn't make it to the party. Yep. You know what I'm saying? For your own reason. But it was good that y'all got to meet each other for this episode, and I think this episode will flow smoothly because y'all have already been in conversation per se, but y'all just never met in person, right?
Exactly. He thorough, man. Like even in the league, just like knowing him through text messages, knowing him through the league, it's like it's all family, it's all love. So I'm excited to meet him, and
let's get it. But enough of me talking. Now it's your turn to take the stage, bro.
You got it. Zeno Temple, 26. Right now I'm in law school. I'm a 3L evening student at Western New England University School of Law. During the day, I work as a full-time law clerk, doing family law, doing a whole bunch of different things. But in my free time, I like doing community work, activism, things like that. So I've kind of taken that route after high school. During high school, like Justin said, we were introduced through football, mutual friends, things like that. But the football thing really took me out of high school. It brought me up to Massachusetts where I played football in college. Had the opportunity to meet a bunch of amazing people there, and it kind of kept me up there for a little while. I'm currently finishing out my degree while finding out my next phase in life. So
that's tough. Well, my question to you though is why you ain't bring the fucking 4 Super Bowl rings you got, bro?
I should have.
So flex them Jones. How many you got? 3 or 4?
4.
He got 4 fucking college football rings, bro. Like that's so tough. How was that? So I wanted to play. I gotta ask you this question. I had a couple people that Christoph came on here, but I haven't had anybody that had like that much success in terms of like the team in their college career. So I gotta ask you, what was the process like for you playing college football and seeing that first level of success? Because Upper Darby, we were good, but we didn't really get to see a crazy amount of like a state championship and shit like that. So what was that process like for you? You know what I mean?
Like, bro, it was unreal. Like, it was unreal, like, just being in it and being part of that team and, like, all 4 years, right? So, like you said, I won 4 rings, and it was, like, every year we got better. And that was different for me. Like, actually, that was the same for me, really, because in Upper Darby, like, we were okay freshmen. We got progressively better over the years, and then by senior year, we was doing
but our thing, ceiling wasn't as high as the ceiling for y'all.
But that's the thing. Like high school and college is like so different. Like in that sense of like playing sports and college sports. I think for me, like let me start in like going from high school to college, right? Like going through that recruitment process and like talking to the different coaches and everything like that. Like shout out to B Morton, because like we was talking about Western New England where I went to school, and we was like, yo, it's cold up there. I ain't going up there. I'm gonna take this trip, but like, what's up? But like,
shit, like 5 hours away, right?
Yeah, it's like 4.5, 5. Yeah. But it's like taking that trip out there and like being on campus for the first time on that campus. I was like, it felt like home, right? And like I met somebody that was like my my chaperone for the night, and he ended up being like a real big inspiration for me to like go there, right? He was like, they would call him D1 Dante, like shout out to you, bro. But he took me out, showed me a good time. Like we had a lot of like good moments in my visit. Like 2 days I was on the campus, like acting like I was a college student out there, right? And then so from there, the coach was like, You leaving here and you're not coming back, or you're going to sign these papers and we're going to see you in the fall. You feel me? So I was like, I already feel comfortable, and They won the chip before I got there, so I was coming into a winning culture, and I was leaving a winning culture, so I didn't want to go a different direction. And bro,
that's so tough.
They did their thing with recruitment because we got some dogs.
Real quick, how was the actual process different from like our practices? Not to get too much into football.
No, you good.
Because we bigger than football at this point. But like, what was the process like differently compared to like? I wanted to play college football. I had to work. I ended up going to community college, whatever. Went to Temple. You know what I'm saying, I realistically didn't want to play football at that point in my life. Gotcha. I was already done playing. Right. I always, if I was in different circumstances, I would have wanted to play football at the school, and I feel like I missed out on something. So my question to you is like, what was that difference like? If you can portray it like in a few, sentences.
I think where I went like really made a big difference for it, right? Like I went to a school that had a winning culture already. Like they won their chip. Like they found their like formula for success. And so like walking into that, I went to a D3. So it's a lot different than all the other levels, D1, D2, D3, and even like the HBCUs and everything like that still. It was definitely a different culture because they found their formula of success. And what that formula looked like is we go on practice like we're a top premier program. Like we're doing everything the best. Like we want the best.
Y'all used to have crazy ass practice.
What, bro? My first night in there, my first day on campus, we like, all right, it's move-in day. Parents saying goodbye to their kids, like kissing on the cheek, leaving. We do a big cookout, whatever. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Yo, we at the field with it. At the field?
I'm tired.
at the field. Like,
I'm tired of this grandpa.
Today. Too damn bad. You know what I mean? Like, we on the field. We got people. We doing jumping jacks. Our trainer is out there. Like we doing a whole workout first night. Like, and that's how I knew it was real.
Yeah,
it was real.
But that's what comes with that success. You know what I mean?
Like, I loved it. Like I knew from there. Like I loved it, and I was like, I'm in the spot. Right? It sucked. Like our coach used to say, "Love to suck." Right? And that means like you going through it. Yeah, you're gonna go through it because we win, but you gotta love it, right? You gotta love it to stay. So
every coach had that too. Every winning coach had that. Like, bro, you don't like what you're doing right now. Yeah. But at the end of this shit, when you hold that trophy up,
bro, every year, we in camp like, oh, I hate this, like, and then at the end of the year, you like, damn, remember that camp?
Motherfuckers be thinking Alabama, Georgia, these top tier schools, that's their full time job. You know what I mean? Like
all the time.
You can't work while you doing that. So, like,
you gotta go to school. Like, it don't stop. Like, once practice is over,
you still got other shit.
Wash your ass and go to class.
So let me even get on that. Like, for me, like I told you, that was our culture. Like, we did all of that, and we tried to like copy that as much as we could at our levels from what our like standards were and things like that. But for me, it's like I had to pay for school. Like, I'm still paying for school to this day, but like I'm working 3 part-time jobs while playing football, while going to class and doing pretty good in class. You know,
that's why you got the eye bags, bro.
You feel me? Tired. No. But like that helped. Like that helped me get to where I'm at, and like hopefully in the future, rise to that occasion.
That motherfucker's a lawyer.
Yeah, trying to get there, trying to be there, man.
But anything else you want to say before we get into our episode?
Just thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Love everything that you're doing, and I can't wait to get into it, bro.
All right, y'all. We back, y'all. So like I said, first thing we gonna do is our nice shot of clock segment. I gotta say thank y'all again for pulling up, and we gonna take another shot of Don. You know what I'm saying? And, hopefully by the end of the episode, I already know y'all fuck with each other already, but by the end of the episode, y'all really gonna fuck with each other. I say this shit damn near every episode. I hate drinking. Like, who the fuck? How you get addicted to alcohol, bro? Let's ask that question. That's a real question. Like, anything that you're addicted to, whether it be fucking drugs, that shit is something in there that makes you addicted. What in alcohol makes you addicted to that nasty ass taste?
I don't think it's the taste. It's the
feeling.
Yeah, like so it's like the same thing. Like people who like addicted to like say like porn or something like that. It's not watching the shit. It's the dopamine effect.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So I think it's probably more mental than it is like.
Yeah, that shit's nasty.
That shit weird.
All right, y'all. So nowadays we want to staying in the loop segment. You know what I'm saying? First thing that I got on the staying in the loop segment category is gonna be sports. Y'all big sports junkies just like myself.
Yes, sir.
So Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy, right? First off, let me ask that question. How do y'all feel? Do y'all think he should have won over Ashton Jeanty or
yes?
Like,
Yeah, go. I don't think so, but I want to hear his point first.
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
We had this debate in our in one of our group chats, like our fantasy group chats. It's like, bro, he's doing something that's never been done before. Never. Like even the two-way players that we see, right? They've never played as many snaps as him, never had the same stats as him. Bro, he's breaking every record, doing everything on both sides of the ball. He doesn't have to be the number one receiver in the country. He doesn't have to be the number one D back in the country.
But he like top 5,
he's
top 10,
5, right?
And
he's top 3 in most categories. So it's like I think.
Can I play devil's advocate before Juwan defends Jeanty?
Go ahead.
So there's been people that played multiple positions, right?
I was gonna say that.
That's number one. Number two, do you factor in how valuable the player is to the team in terms of, so obviously we know Travis Hunter going to Colorado is with the Sanders, you know what I'm saying, family or whatever. That was like all together. But say Shador wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Do you think Travis Hunter, especially as a receiver, obviously he still played defense, but as a receiver, he would have been as valuable to make them a ranked team in terms of that, to where on the other side, Jeanty, Boise State, I believe, I don't watch college football that much, but they weren't a ranked team for the last whatever years. And his impact on that team, making them a ranked team, and how crazy they are this year with him out on the team.
A playoff team.
Yeah, like,
team.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that though. Everything you said, like, is I get that about Jeanty. Like, I'm not trying to knock Jeanty at all. Like, well, he's a problem. He's a beast.
Nasty.
You feel me? But you said there have been two-way players right throughout college football. No one has the same snap count. Sure. No one he doesn't leave the game, bro. Right. He don't leave the game for a sip of water. He don't leave the game. Yo, he got hurt, and they was like, "Oh, Colorado season's over." Like we wasn't talking about Shador at that point, right? He got hurt last year. He got hit in the ribs, and it was like, "Oh, the season's over." Is clip, right? So he has that effect. I think like Shador definitely elevates him, but there's times when he like, "Yo, throw me the ball," and Shador's like, "Whatever," boom, and just throwing. You feel me? And it don't matter.
That last game matters.
So my thing would be kind of like, I think Jeanty should have got it off for like multiple reasons. Like he was about to break a record that's like I don't see anybody coming close to it. That Barry Sanders record and that record in itself, that's insane. Yeah, and he's done it against like some of the best teams in the nation too. Like Oregon is a top 10 defense in college football, number 1 ranked team. He did the same thing against them as well. And then even when it comes to Travis, it gets to a point to where it's like I respect everything he's doing, the snap count and everything, but let's say if somebody else was to do that, you get what I'm saying? Would it be like would you put the same respect on it? So like Russell Westbrook MVP, right? When Russell Westbrook won MVP, it was because he averaged a triple-double, right? The next season he did the same thing, but they didn't give him MVP. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
once it's been done.
It's not once it's been done. Or are we going to make that the standard?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's people, and not to say that Travis Hunter isn't the best, but Travis Hunter I think he's been the best player in college football since he's been in college football. You get what I'm saying? Like this year was the first year it was like, okay, he should be Heisman. You know what I'm saying? But he's been clearly the best player in college football. This year was just the year to where like it all came together. You get what I'm saying?
The hype, they were ranked, all that type of stuff.
And then even then, I think they had some bad losses as well. Like that loss to Nebraska was a bad loss.
It was bad.
You get what I'm saying? So, but I'm not mad that he won it. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say.
I
feel like
make that a thing.
Both people were like either or. You know what I mean? Like they both should have won. Like you know what I mean? Like
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like I see it 1A as 1A and 1B. But even for like my devil's advocate against Jeanty, it's like yes, he took them to a playoff, but it's the first year with a 12-team playoff. Right. Any other year, Boise's. I don't think they're making that joint. You know what I mean?
You ain't wrong.
And then on the thing with the record, right? Without the 12-team playoff, he wouldn't have a chance to break it. So it's like it goes to both ways, right? When you're looking at it at that point, so it's like I think they both had a real shot at it.
They both
however
went
it
crazy.
felt, we would have understood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm not mad at all. Like I think if Jeanty didn't have as good as the season he had, it would have been to Travis hand down. You get what I'm saying? So I think that even factors into it as well. Like he really balled out to where he made it a discussion. You get what I'm saying? So I'll give him credit.
He
for that.
was nasty in high school, bro. All right, we can't spend too much time on that. I'm gonna go into the next category of news, which is entertainment. We don't gotta go too into depth. I don't give a fuck about this joint personally, but I just thought it was a cool story to bring up. Mariah Carey and Anderson Paak may be dating after a cozy Aspen outing. I felt like TMZ. Yeah,
TMZ.
I was looking up news. I'm like, all right, they're gonna know who Mariah Carey and Paak is, but like, how do y'all feel about that? If they are dating,
about to be crazy.
I'm about to be crazy. I actually like Anderson Paak as the artist too, so it's kind of like I wouldn't have seen that, but at the same, that's their like social circle. So like when stuff like that happens, I'm not really surprised because it's like shit. Who else you going to date?
He hit right around Christmas time. You know what I mean? We got the all I wanted for Christmas.
Perfect timing for sure.
Checks coming in. Like I'm saying,
perfect timing for sure.
But I wonder what the age difference is. But besides that, I love Mariah Carey. I mean, shout out to her, but she just makes wonderful music. You know what I'm saying? It has always been. She got timeless hits. You know what I mean? She's set for life. Right? You know what I'm saying?
That's a top 5 song right there.
Dream Lover, like all that shit, bro. Sure. Anderson Paak, I don't really listen to. I know a couple of his songs, but I don't really listen to him, so I don't know how. I know he's popular, obviously, but I don't know how crazy that is. But for the next one, we got health. So a bird flu case was reported in LA after state officials declared emergency. Strains of the virus primarily affect birds, but can also affect humans. This type of flu is most often contracted by contact with sick birds. It can also be passed from person to person. Your animals may be able to get it too. So how do y'all feel about that?
I don't know
if y'all even know too much about it.
I don't know much about the topic, but I swear I had bird flu back in the day, bro. Listen, hear me out. Bro, it was the Yankees and Phillies in the World Series, bro.
Definitely had that. That was what, 2010?
It was back in the day. I remember it clear as day. It's the Yankees and the Phillies.
Why do you think it was
Series,
bird flu
bro.
and not this?
Because bird flu was going around. I had that shit. I know I did. I felt it. It hurt. I was in fetal position on the couch. Like I can't feel nothing.
I feel like a bird.
You know what I mean? For real. I think I had corona before everybody knew it was corona because it was kind of like the same thing, and like people were like. Everybody had the symptoms, but they didn't have the name for it. Yeah. So I was working at like a senior living home, and a girl had every symptom for it, and she came back to work like, yo, they said I had bronchitis. And then she gave it to me, and it was like I had every symptoms that she had, and it was like when I went here, they said
they dropped the COVID release.
I got the stomach virus. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, just be vigilant if you can.
Please. Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your dogs too. Like,
clean them. I know you don't be wanting to clean the dog because the dog be barking at you and shit while you're in the shower. But you gotta clean it, bro. Like he dirty as shit. Clean that fucking dog. Put the Dawn dish soap with the little bird on it. With it, you know what I mean? Like, that type of shit.
Commercials, they washing the ducks.
They washing the oil out the dog and shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Take care of that dog, yo.
No, please be safe though.
Because if not, he gonna be coughing.
Like, prayers up to those people too in California that's sick.
Right. Yeah. It's only one person, but
that person.
It's like, or I think it's like 65 cases or some shit.
That's not one person, Justin.
No, I think one person got it, but like, like I don't.
65 people have symptoms.
Yeah,
I get it.
Hope they make a full recovery.
But I didn't know too much about it. I just thought it was important to bring up with COVID and shit. You know what I mean? Any type of virus that be popping up nowadays, we gotta rap about it.
Even if you not, like, even if you don't care about something, I think you should be like mindful of everything that's going on around you. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if it doesn't,
there's no way we thought COVID was gonna have that much of an impact. No. Like, I don't know about y'all. I'm in the news, but I'm not really in the news. Yeah. But I thought it was just gonna be like the next Ebola, next swine flu that came around. Like, all right, it's gonna affect some people.
Down.
That shit shut shit down. I was on Zoom for class and shit. Like,
for sure.
But so I just be mindful. You know what I'm saying? For the next one, I actually thought this was a crazy one. For world news. So there's an exclusive Trump tariff plan that puts $3 billion into this company, right? Basically, the tariff is gonna put 25% tariffs on Mexican imports. So meaning there's a big article within that article that was saying basically all tequila prices are gonna rise that are imported from Mexico. Casamigo, Don. El Jimador, Patron,
hurt,
Ationic.
That's a hurt piece.
Terramana.
And it's crazy because I've been seeing. So I think that's going to be like So I don't pay attention to those type of things, but I stay like vigilant of them because like these are the things like trade and a lot of things they affect the world.
Crucial.
You get what I'm saying? It's super crucial. So I've been hearing about like I've literally just watched something about how Mexico was getting away from buying corn from us because a lot of our corn is like genetically modified. So they didn't want that. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause basically like corn doesn't even really give you any nutritional value, but shit, it don't give us no value and it's fake. No, we don't want it.
Right.
So maybe that's like a response to that because I think Mexico like really buys a lot of our corn, but that's a bad job.
Like I think like a lot of people don't realize. Like I'm one of those people. I will say. Like I pay attention to the news, like I said, but I don't like unless it gets super serious, like whatever it is. So like trade, imports, all that type of shit, bro. Imagine going on Amazon one day and you can't order some shit. Like you know what I mean? Just hypothetically, picture that. So like with imports, granted, a tariff is just gonna raise the price because obviously supply and demand. It's like if the supply is being raised in price, the cost is going to be raised.
So I can make some
so instead of you buying the, I don't know, whatever Casamigos go for $40 and it's $80, that's going to affect you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like and then over time, if it stays a thing, I don't know how long that'll stay a thing or not. And I'm not too much into politics to even know that shit.
Without getting too deep in my bag here, it's just more like,
you know this shit.
It's gonna be everything, bro. It's gonna be everything. It's not even just the imports from Mexico. It's gonna be pretty much like the way of living for all of the countries who we have some type of conflict in. It doesn't have to be big conflict. Doesn't have to be a major world changing conflict. But stack your bread, be vigilant, do your research, make sure you're not only doing your research off of Facebook. There are a lot of people doing research, like actually, like
they got
pay
the little,
attention.
The little joint on Twitter.
Yo,
be having that.
The community notes. The community notes.
She said he was capping,
he was
bro.
capping. Because like that shit is real, but like people really think like that, and it's like you gotta be vigilant, and you gotta like actually do your due diligence because it's important, and like.
Really, like, bro, we getting older.
Read,
like,
bro. Read.
Watch the news, bro. Like, see what's going on before it's too late, type shit. I mean, then you go in the store and the cost is fucking $60. It's like you mad as shit. You trying to argue with the bull and shit. Like,
I've grown up on this.
It's Trump,
like, I'm a super conspiracy theorist person, but everything's not a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Like some shit is really real. Pay attention.
Some shit is explained like in clear lettering and bold, like it's explained.
Like all of a sudden they want to do this. Like no, bro. They was talking about it like 3 years ago, and it's just now.
Here it is happening now.
Right.
Like the thing with TikTok. Everybody they talked about banning it for years.
It's gonna get banned, and they're gonna have an uproar because they're
gonna be mad.
Now I did, my homie. I think this is great because I was literally everything we're talking about now. I feel like I just had a conversation with about later. I had a female friend who was telling me they have a TikTok made a new app called like Lemonade or something like that. Something like that. Lemonade to where it's basically they made that to circumvent if like TikTok gets banned. Because the thing that I've heard about TikTok is that like basically once they ban it, you won't be able to update it. But if you have it on your phone already, you're good. But like once the updates come to it, basically the app would just like crash out because you're not able to
update it.
Yeah, so like Lemonade, I think that's a good alternative. Still got Instagram Reels and things like that. You probably can't monetize as much on it, but
motherfuckers are addicted to TikTok.
I think this is the time to where like all them people who are in the tech and doing shit like that figure it out and make that new app.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is the opportunity. Because basically even just with that, TikTok is not going to be here because the people who own it in China don't want to sell it. And if I was the same shit, I'm not selling it.
Right.
Yeah. But you have to take into account too that like the shit that we see on TikTok in America, people don't see everywhere else. Yeah. So like in China, their TikTok is just like architectural videos or like engineer videos to steer the
like
students to do that, as opposed to us. A lot of our TikToks is like
entertainment,
story times and entertainment and things like that.
Some bullshit. Like, see, this isn't the topic, but now that we're talking about TikTok, I gotta bring it up.
Bring it up.
Can I bring it up?
Yes, sir.
All right, I can bring it up. All right. TikTok killed the human race, bro. TikTok cooked the shit out of our fucking attention spans, bro. And I love TikTok. I be on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, when you put a video where you just scroll up and another video pops up, and you just scroll up, another video pops up, blah, blah, blah. You just keep going. And you start watching the video for 10 seconds. You realize, that's not the video. I'm going to scroll up. You just keep doing that. Bro, think about your attention span compared to you can't even focus on. If you're addicted to TikTok, they can't focus on any single thing.
They got long TikTok videos now. They got like 5-minute joints. I was in a video like, damn, this a movie?
Did you guys know?
I said, I'm not watching that
Did you guys
shit.
know that swiping
watch a
your
video.
fingers creates a dopamine effect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all this roots back to
The addiction, bro.
Temple Run. What was that other game with
Subway
the chickens? Subway Surfers. What was the other game? Angry Birds.
Mm-hmm.
All those apps. Somebody sat down and figured out that swiping your finger creates a effect in your brain that makes you feel like you're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
You're being productive.
You feel like you're being productive just swiping your finger because it creates a effect in your brain that makes you feel like you're doing something, and to where like it's how do you break it down to where like it's short term like
gratification.
Gratification.
Yeah.
There it is. So like you have certain people in life to where like you have long term gratification to where like that's like getting to the NFL. You feel what I'm saying? You put that work into high school, you go to college. By the time you get to the NFL, once you make it, that's
Like,
your long term gratification
planning
for
for
it.
the future.
But you have some people to where like they want that gratification right there. To where like okay,
Like gambling.
getting a check is their gratification. I'm gonna work these 2 weeks to get this check. Once I get this check, I can spend this money. So that's the same thing that you're getting from TikTok. Like most people won't read an article. They'll watch the reel. You know what I'm saying? They'll take 15 seconds out of a YouTube video that's 40 minutes long and be like, this is what I want to see.
Right.
As opposed to actually watching that 40-minute video and seeing the context of what was even talked about in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
It's so wild.
It's
bro.
so wild, but
It's
this
crazy.
is kind of the way that they want it to be. So
And I think that's why it took off. Because it's
Yeah.
like people didn't want to. If you watch, like you said, with the 40-minute video, it's like you got to watch a whole 40-minute video to be able to understand like a topic that you really only want to know 2 minutes about or whatever. And it's like, bro, like it killed the attention span. Because like, bro, when people are watching that shit for a podcast, for example, this episode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They watching this, John. The reason why I make reels is you might not want to watch the John, but you see a quick little reel, it made you laugh. All right, let me tap into the rest of the episode.
The actual video.
But before it was like you just watched the episode. Like now it's like you got to make those short clips because people's attention spans are so shot and they can't focus on one thing at hand to, you know what I mean, to keep going on it. You know what I mean? That's just sad.
Everything outside even like just social media. It flows into music. It flows into art. It flows into
Songs are shorter.
Yeah,
Like
songs
all
are
that
way
shit.
shorter.
Like,
Way shorter. Like Kendrick just blew people's minds when he put out a long song, right? He put 6 minutes out. Like
said, "Bro, I
every
can't
song in
listen
the
to it
early
for 6
2000s
minutes."
is 6 minutes, right?
Every song.
But then you go to these like a new artist, like they album is an hour because it's like every song is like 3 minutes.
they got
minutes.
21 minutes.
Not even an hour, 30 minutes.
The
my
whole
fault.
entire EP of 8 songs is 30 minutes.
They let the chorus rock 2 times and that's it.
It's crazy because we used to have a thing to where growing up, we felt like the interludes were like a lot of the best songs.
Right.
You'd be like, you'll listen to an interlude, be like, damn, it's not more to this. I want more. But now it's to the point to where like you getting the same thing with a song. Like somebody would get the beat, put the verse, not even a hook, just the verse.
Right.
You're like, damn, that's it. So now it kind of like,
bro, this could have been way longer.
yes,
Just rap
bro,
some
and
more, bro.
As good as it is when it's happening, the long term effects of those things, like that's what people don't realize. The long term effects of that is that the same things that people got on the short term shit because they didn't like long stuff, but now they want to get to the long term shit because now the short term shit is like people can't critically think.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like
sad,
it's weird. It's so weird that like everything's going backwards once you get it to where you want to get it to.
That was actually a good ass topic because we needed to address that. Like I never thought to put that in there as a topic, but like, bro, people really shout out. All right, for the actual first topic, this is for y'all.
My God.
So the first topic is going to be called RUA blank blank blank. It's basically like I told y'all earlier. It's going to be like a would you rather this or that type of thing. It's going to be tailored to y'all personally. So I feel like y'all going to deal with this shit, right? I'm going to start off easy, then we might get into some deeper shit. I don't know. We'll see how the questions take us. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So since we play together fantasy together, are you guys a draft a tight end first or a QB first type of person? What we doing?
It depends.
What you doing, bro? On average.
On average, I would more see this year. I drafted a tight end before I drafted the quarterback.
Okay.
So I would have to go with what I did. But like my I would do that just to get a stack. You get what I'm saying? So if I draft a tight end before I get the actual receiver, it would be in hopes to get the receiver that's going to be throwing to the tight end in the first place. You get what I'm saying?
That's a good way to think about it.
So hopefully I don't want to get the quarterback first, and then like you get what I'm saying. If that being my goal,
That's
and then
why
once
you
I
draft-
lose the tight end, it's like
Wait, what tight end you drafted? what tight end did you draft? What tight end was it?
Stack them Chiefs, boy.
He was like first round.
I took Travis Kelce in the 3rd round of this year's draft, and that fucked me up.
But bro, we can't even sit here. We know he had a bad year. We can't even sit here and act like Travis Kelce wasn't worth drafting in the 3rd round.
That's
We can't.
my
act like-
thing.
Come on, bro.
Last
Going,
year-
he was
Yeah.
down probably the best tight end fantasy wise in the last few years.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Like he's putting up your running back numbers at tight end,
sure.
and no one else is even close. Like
so-
you got Kittle, all these bulls that's like a couple points lower, but he's giving you like 16, 18 a game. Like
And I think that's where the Chiefs have evolved. I think I'm just a year late. I
Yeah,
think the Chiefs
for
have
sure.
evolved to where like they did all the explosive shit early. Tyreek Hill
Tyreek
and
Hill.
everybody else. Now they just really know how to win. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to be.
they just try and win. They don't give a fuck about the numbers. They don't care about none of that. shit.
And really enough, their defense always gets better as the year goes.
Somehow they
Somehow,
lose the
bro.
best players on their
I don't
defense
know
every
who,
year.
I don't know who's the other cornerback besides McDuffie. But shit, they get it
Who
done.
was the boy that went to the Titans?
Darius Sneed.
Yeah,
Sneed,
he
yeah.
was snapping. I'm
then
like,
he
He
had
had the Titans only.
But then
you don't even
it's
hear his
crazy
name this
that-
year. Damn.
It's so crazy to think that like we would think that they're losing out on the shit that they're losing out on. Like them being like, okay, we're gonna let Tyreek walk. For
They
them to
still
go
do.
get Rashee Rice and win the championship right after that shit, bro. Like, okay, they got it. Like,
Then they drafted Xavier
got it.
Worthy.
got
Shit
it.
crazy.
and they keep
All right.
dicking the Chiefs with that. I mean, the Bills with that. I don't know how.
I like the Bill shot. I'm a Patriots fan.
Heard that.
Fuck the Patriots.
Yeah. Chill out,
He got four of them. He got 4 of them rings out there. So
yeah.
he basically a Patriot. I ain't mad at him.
Fuck you from New England.
Yeah, chill. I'm up there now. Whatever. Quarterback all day. Because it's just like, I don't even worry about my tight end. Somebody going to fall. Somebody going to be there. 'Cause look, this year, Hawkinson was there, and now he's snapping again. But he was hurt. He lost
You got to
the
deal
first
with
4
the injury
games.
though.
But still, and you can get somebody in a waiver that was just there. Like, you getting McBride in the waivers. Like,
You're not getting McBride.
you
You won't get McBride.
This year, you got McBride. Next year, you're not getting McBride in the waivers.
No,
this year,
McBride was the bull. I
Bro,
drafted him
you
in
drafted
every
him.
league.
You drafted him in every league?
In almost every league.
That's crazy. But
That's
you
so
get
No,
he definitely
he still don't got a touchdown this
No,
year.
because last year he don't got a touchdown.
No, he don't got a touchdown, bro.
But he's still
score,
top 3.
But
That's
still,
crazy.
but I'm
Like
saying like
production.
I got like good in all my leagues. I got
No,
good
I
tight
agree,
ends,
'cause
but I
you-
let them fall. I just let them come to me like at that point.
I agree because you kind of go based off of the matchup week to week
Yeah.
too. It's kind of like my defense.
Because
I
bro,
let my
you have
defense
no
fall
problem
because of that.
drop outside of like Kelsey and like Bowers
Kittle?
this year and Kittle and then
No, but-
Hawkinson. Now, bro, you can drop a tight end and be okay. And then Njoku, you're not dropping Njoku. He's been in my.
But what about
bench
Sam
forever.
Laporta? He had a shitty year.
Okay,
this
another
year.
one. Add another one to the list. But like outside of those top, like what 5 to 8, you're really not like.
But that's the same thing
You know
with
what I
the
mean?
quarterback.
Weird because we will say like this, right? We'll say Laporta had a shitty year. Like Laporta had his best year, right? Last year, his rookie
5
year.
is too many actually for tight end.
But Jameson Williams didn't have as good of the year.
All right, how about this, bro?
You get what I'm saying?
Because you don't know what you're getting with Jameson.
You compare
Williams, so.
positions to
Yeah.
positions, right?
Yeah.
Are there not the top 5 quarterbacks? Or
You keep
let's do it. Lamar, Josh,
Burrow,
Burrow, Jalen Hurts,
Jalen Hurts.
and Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels this
And-
year. This year, but even Jaden
We didn't even know
Daniels,
Jaden Daniels was gonna be like that.
I think that's really what took him over the top. Like Jaden really coming in and like balling the way
But
they
you said
ball.
it's only 5 that you're doing that.
But I'm
Bro, you
saying
can say
Burrow.
10 quarterbacks in this league that you're keeping on your team and not
Who
letting
are you
go.
draft? But I'm
Bro,
saying if
Kyler
there's
Murray,
more,
bro.
Kyler.
if there's more,
Jared Goff,
I'm saying
bro.
if there's more quarterbacks that
I
are
had Jared
valuable,
Goff.
the argument is if there's more quarterbacks that are valuable,
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't tight ends be more valuable? You know what I mean? Like a top
get
10
that.
in quarterbacks
I get
is
that.
not that much of a variance in terms of like points wise.
I get that.
But a top 5 in tight ends.
I don't think I
makes
really
sense.
looking back though. I
taking a
don't think
tight end
round
first
3 is.
every time.
I don't think round 3 is that bad for a tight end if you're getting one of those top three,
balls.
top fives.
Yeah, one of them top. That was my thing.
Yeah.
Like, so
Like, where you drafting them?
Yeah, where you
I
drafting
really
at.
took Kelsey on some shit like, and I'm glad I did it because I know not to do it again. But on some shit like I'd rather not.
Like,
I'd rather
listen.
have him than to play him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
It was on that type shit. Because anytime I go against Kelsey,
He giving you that.
I get fucking
Dub.
dub. So it was more so like, damn, third round. I know tight ends are gonna go soon. Let me get the one that I know is gonna be like at least like shit 5-6 catches a year.
Yeah.
I just knew McBride was gonna snap this year.
You're
bro.
absolutely right.
I
bro.
went crazy with
Even
that.
bro, it's so crazy.
I wanted
that
Laporta so bad, but
Kittle
motherfuckers was
snapped
drafting
this
him
year.
early.
Like Kittle snapped. Njoku
Shout out
started
to
off
Ab.
super good.
Njoku snap. He just
Shout out to
hurt.
Ab.
He just get hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, pop on the camera for a sec, bro.
Come on, Ab.
Come over here, bro.
Yeah,
Come
come
over
here,
here. This is
Ab.
gonna be
Come
the first
on.
time on a loop, yo. Come over here, bro. You went crazy with George Kittle, bro. Come talk to him for
Ab
a
went
second.
crazy and Geno with his team, bro. Ab really
Don't want to
just-
be on the camera. Why he just walk right there?
Ab dealt with so many injuries, bro. He lost Godwin and Diggs in back-to-back weeks.
Come over here, bro.
Herpes.
All right, so
There he is.
Ab drafted. You not in the camera,
Nah,
bro.
just a little bit, just a little bit, bro.
You,
Oh, come here, bro.
but Ab drafted Kittle, right? What was you thinking with that, bro?
Kittle, you know, Kittle is like one of my favorite tight
You
ends.
not in the camera.
I'm not in the camera. Oh.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, Kittle is one of my favorite tight ends. You know, it's either Kittle or Jason Kelsey or
Jason Kelsey.
Travis
Jason Kelsey or Mark Andrews. So everybody,
They are upper tier.
right? Everybody sleep on Kittle, so he was just sitting there, and that was one of the best decisions because he had over 20 points per week.
Bro, he was balling this year.
Yep.
Like, I'll give you your props for doing that. Because, like, it be certain players, like, that always slide because of that shit. Like, I don't know, like a Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. These
Bro,
bulls
don't talk about
always
either of them.
slide.
They just killed my season. Don't talk about either of them.
But
bro.
you played them.
Shit.
You played them.
Hey,
But you know what I mean? Like, these type of players always slide because
Right.
they always be like, Kittle's good. He's not that good to draft him that early.
Exactly, but I
You went crazy with that
snagged him
shit.
up right away.
He a fact. And it's not that he not that good to go that early. And when you break it down to like, all right, Ayuk, all right, Debo
So-
I
Samuel,
was so
shit,
high.
Chris Caffrey, he's the fourth
Ayuk.
option. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you looking at it from that perspective, but
That's why I never would like. I would take Kittle if he's there in like the 5th or the 6th round type shit. But what draft? You probably drafted him earlier than
Like
that.
third round.
Yeah.
Like third round.
And you
Cause I
did
was
your
go-
shit.
I do 2 running backs, then I go to tight end.
and he did do that. When he, bro, I legitimately thought, and I know that if you didn't have draft him, he would have slid.
He would have slipped. Yep.
Derrick Henry, bro.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that was his
Derrick
first
Henry.
pick. I think it was his first pick.
That was
I
my first pick.
with that.
I was the type.
Everybody thought he was gonna fall off or something. I don't know
I
what
was
it
doing
was.
so many
Yeah.
mock drafts to where he wasn't going like third,
Yeah.
4th round. So I was like, all right, I got him. Like,
Third,
I knew
fourth
coming
round
into
is
this
crazy.
league, I'm like, bro, I got Derrick Henry, especially in my position too, because I think I drafted like 7th or 8th. So I got CD Lamb, and then I got right back on the board. And I think he was the last pick, so he either picked Derrick
I
Henry or
was
somebody
the
else.
10th.
So
Yep.
I knew he went somebody else
You
and
had
Derrick
the
Henry
snake
right
wrap
back.
around.
But
Yep.
bro, when he picked Derrick Henry, bro, like my heart fell in my goddamn chest, bro. Like I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I love my running
I
backs.
thought I was getting him 3rd, 4th round, bro.
All right,
Yep.
perfect. Appreciate you
All
for
right,
sliding
thank
on this, Joe. We're gonna have you. We're gonna have Ab back over chapter 3. Yeah,
Ab did an episode. I remember watching the real where Ab was talking.
he was on this, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, for the next Joe, this is gonna be a little funnier, Joe. Less off the top. Are you guys a chip licker? No Diddy. Or just eat the whole chip with all the seasoning? This is random. I know this is
latter.
random.
bro, the
It
latter,
depends on the chip,
So
bro.
people be out there like,
He's talking about all chips are made different.
Like a Cool Ranch Dorito. If I get a fire ass Cool Ranch Doritos,
Depending on the
bro,
amount of seasoning on that, Joe.
we taking our time with that, joint. I ain't gonna.
So I'm making love to
You know
that.
what I'm saying? But if it's like a sour cream and onion, that can be overpowering.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like sour cream and onion, if it's too much, I might even might even throw it to the dog. Like, oh, this shit a little too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, looking at the dog.
yeah, bro.
That's too deep of a thought process for me. I just
What you
feel
doing?
me?
You chip licking?
No,
Or you
bro.
chip eating?
Eating, bro. Eating.
We can say chip dicking.
Oh.
No Diddy.
Whoa.
Chip dicking or chip licking? Like, are you dicking the chip? Bro, y'all trying to make this joke sound crazy. Are you eating the whole chip? Are you eating the whole chip or are you licking the chip, bro?
Eat the chip, bro. Eat the chip.
Eat the chip.
Eat the chip.
So you do that with every chip? Hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
You eat Takis?
Yeah.
Takis great.
Takis.
You gonna lick the Taki?
Nah.
All right.
Because
You thorough. You mature. I think you gotta be mature.
I think the crunch to it, like with the Taki especially, bro, the crunch to it, bro,
You gotta eat it with the
Because like, if I just, take the
That
Taki
hard.
season and that shit, like,
That's just
I
a
don't want this
tortilla.
show no more. I don't even want
That's
this
just a
show.
tortilla. dog.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you, bro. Like, I think it depends on like when I'm biting into the chip, how the chip look. Cause I inspect the chip. I ain't gonna cap to you. I inspect the chip. I look at the chip.
Yeah.
This look like it's gonna be a good chip. Boom. But like if that joint look crazy, like all right, you might. I can't just eat it all. I mean, I gotta lick this shit.
You gotta give it a little dab, a little.
I gotta taste it.
What I'm getting into.
Super Diddy.
What I'm getting into.
All right. Next joint.
Next show.
Let's get past that, yeah. All right. Are y'all a get dressed first type of guy, then pick the shoes? Or the shoes tell the outfit?
Shoes make the fit.
Yeah, but shoes make the fit. Yeah.
Shoes make the fit.
Y'all got more dress game than me. I'm not a fashionable guy.
I'm not, but I think that shoes make the fit.
You got all the. You feel me?
Yeah, but like
Hitters over there, the boots, the big rep.
that's cool and all, but I'm in the room first. I gotta come out here and then grab the shoes.
Oh, got you.
So like,
you got to be like, what do I want to wear today? Grab that John. What go with this?
That's
but y'all fashionable. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all props. Y'all, in terms of like the shit I see on social media, y'all can dress. Like even the shit y'all wearing now, y'all can dress. So for me personally, I be like having to think like, all right, I'm in the room, I get dressed first, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna wear these shoes. But I feel like if you pick out the shoes first, you on a different mind for it.
No, but it depends though. If you got like I just bought the shirt. I want to wear this shirt. Like
that's
the situation where you doing it in reverse kind of.
Yeah.
But like for me, that's how I do it regularly. It's like the shoes first and everything.
because I think like even then with the shoes, it basically determines whatever color scheme you want to have.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So like, damn, all right, I know I want to wear these black shoes. Shit, we going all black. I threw the thread on. Shit, might be all black,
Right,
but you know
but
what I'm saying?
might
It's
have
like
red.
it determines what you want to do with that. Cause let's say like I might do like I might do some orange shit. Then come out here and see some sneakers. I'm like, you know what? I want to wear these today. But then that might, you get what I'm saying? Determine I might got to change the outfit just because I want to wear this. So
see me. If I got the fit on already, we rock it. We gonna find something.
We go with this right here.
All right, next Joe. Unless you want to.
No, I was just gonna say it like for like because I'm doing the like business casual stuff now too and like the business stuff too.
I don't gotta
like,
get
bro,
into that.
That bro, if it's like a suit or something, I thought I know I'm wearing the suit. That's when it's like what go with this type thing, and that's the difference. That's like
because that's like also like a.
That's a great question I want to ask too, because I hear people say like you always need 3 suits, like a black one, a brown one, or a blue one, or something like that. But since you do it,
So like for me, I've been like trying to stack my joints, like get as many as I can when I get the bread, like to do that, be able to do that. So it's like for
how many suits you got?
a few. Like,
he got it. He got it. Don't worry about that.
no, it's an investment. It's an investment.
No, that's
bro.
a fact.
It's an
That's a
investment.
fact.
Because like
Having a suit, you gotta have a suit, bro. We grown.
And then going into like the field I'm trying to go into, it's like I see people that's like doing it the right way, and then I see people that's doing it the wrong way, and I don't want to do it the wrong way. So it's like I'm investing into presentation and all that type of stuff, and it's like you were saying, like people need a certain type of suit. I think it's black, gray, and they say navy, but you can substitute that with brown and stuff like that. Okay. But like there's rules to it and stuff, but I ain't going too deep into that. But if you have like a nice suit and you like change up and you like can like mess with it and do it different ways, man, that's a game changer. It's a game changer.
I know you'd be happy for me, bro.
What's up?
I just grabbed my first suit.
My guy. My guy.
Really? I started watching The Sopranos and shit. I said I gotta start dressing like the motherfuckers. I'm trying to be successful.
You did off The Sopranos?
Shout out Dan, bro. I said, I gotta start dressing like The Sopranos,
That
bro.
and The Wire are the best 2 shows ever. And the fact that they came on like back to back, like Sopranos ended, then they started The Wire. HBO, y'all the best.
Bro, we getting older. Like I know I got sweats on right now, but like it's time to like. Before it was like be comfy, bro. Just wear what you want to, and especially because we were athletes,
bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm wearing the athletic shit. Bro, throw the fit on, bro. Throw a fucking collar on, bro.
Let me talk about it in college, bro. You could not catch me in those suit, sweatpants, hoodie, repping my school to the day I die. Don't ask me nothing else. But now it's just like straighten up a little bit.
Right. We gotta be mature. You know what I'm saying? All right. Are you a wet the toothbrush first type of guy, or the toothpaste first then wet it?
I wet the toothbrush.
Wet the toothbrush
first.
Toothpaste, wet the toothpaste too.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Shit just be wet. Shit just be wet.
You gotta eat.
I feel like real shit. If you do that, if you brush your teeth without lubricating nothing, you're a demon.
Toothbrush hard as
gum
shit.
bleeding and shit. No. You just go crazy.
You a demon.
You gotta wet at some point. You gotta wet it a little bit.
Like something, bro. Like
they're
YN, bro.
What I do?
YN shit.
They got a ski mask on in the shower, bro.
bro.
See me, I'm wet the toothbrush, throw the toothpaste on, then like you said, wet it again.
Yeah,
it's nice. But if you just put the fucking brush and it feel like a fucking your hairbrush, like shit, chopping your gums out.
You good? Gums bleeding.
All right, I'm glad we on the same page on that, Joe. Are you a wake up on the first alarm type of guy or a snooze type of guy?
I'm snooze.
Snoozer.
Three snoozes and
Look, you see,
I'm up.
Time to keep it a beat.
It's not no fucking snooze. He got like 3 or 4 alarms all at the same time, and that should be that.
It's like they 5 minutes apart. They're like that. Yeah.
5:30, 5:35, 5:40, 5:45, 5:50. If I'm
then
here by
Look at my alarms, bro.
there it is.
I got it all. Yeah, that's exactly how my job.
Look at my alarms, yo.
Yo,
Bro,
I've been through some trauma. I woke up one time. Yo, my heart sank, bro. My heart.
You talking about I'm late?
Woke up late. Oh,
this how I do it. Say I gotta be up at 8 a.m. I'm setting me at 7:30 warm up, June. 7:30. Let me just know that I gotta be up. 7:45, 7:50, 7:55, 7 or 8 o'clock. Then I'm gonna set the late June, like 8:15. Like, yo, bro,
you're bugging. When this shit go off, it's like, all right.
yeah, when you peek your eye over, you like, oh, like, that's the one.
You're like, really,
like pussy, you gonna get fired.
When you hit that snooze, you up.
That gotta be the title to the one.
Like, you
gonna
be
get
knowing
fired.
what's going on. When you hit that snooze, you up. But when it get to that point, you're like, all right, I'm drawn. That shit don't even be like, you'll let the alarm just run through. Like, you don't even think to hit. Let me just get the fuck up.
It's time to be up.
Like, real right. Bathroom, do everything while the alarm's still going off. Once I'm dressed, then I'll turn it off. Because that let me know I'm up for real.
You can't take a break.
You can't take a break, bro. You gotta do everything and then turn that alarm off.
That's really how you oversleep, bro. You
Real
wake up,
shit.
you like, all right, I'm up. You don't really be up, though. See,
Like,
me, I'm
damn,
gonna
I
wake
got
up
one. I'm ahead
and
of
check the
schedule.
phone
Go back
book.
down.
Are y'all wake up and check the phone bulls?
I'm the same way.
All right.
If I wake up and
I'm so addicted to fantasy, bro. I'll check fantasy.
and go back to school.
Who in the wire? Who got picked up today?
All right, cool.
How much?
No,
how you get to watch the late game?
Ab, who was it, bro? You smoked me on one of them Johns, bro. I was so mad. I'm like, why Ab get this person? Yo, I think we woke up. I woke up. I was like, I hope I got. I went to sleep knowing like, yo, the waiver coming at 5 a.m. Like, I'm gonna know who I got.
See, I'm a night owl. I be on the waivers at 3.
Yo, I saw Ab get
Shit
ball.
drop, bro.
I saw Ab get ball, bro.
Right on that shit.
I lost my mind. It was like 8 a.m. I'm
New
like,
projections and shit. It's about, oh, he questionable? Yeah. Get him out of there.
get him out.
Every
All right.
time.
Questionable don't count though, bro.
That don't.
I'm a snooze
That mean he
guy.
healthy.
You're a
He
snooze
good.
guy?
Yeah.
We're all snooze guys.
Yeah.
All right. Are y'all planners or do things in the spur of the moment?
Depends. Now, on a regular day, I want everything to be planned because as I get older, I really don't like spontaneous shit. Like, I don't like thinking something's supposed to be some type of way, then it's totally
And it goes the
different.
opposite way.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do like being like, damn, I ain't got shit going on. Let me just go to a Sixers game. Or let me just, you feel what I'm saying?
I think it's good to have like a every now and then type of spur of the moment shit. But for the most part,
I'm a plan.
we got shit planned out.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm definitely planned. Like everything's planned out. And when I do spur of the moment stuff, I throw people off. Like I'll be like, "Yo, get up, we going here." Whoa.
Yeah.
What? So it's planned.
I'm not in spur of the moment because like even if like say I'm off or something, I got that planned out in my head. Like I'm chilling, I'm about to chill. Then something pops up. Oh, I gotta go do this.
You ain't there.
I'm not there mentally. I'm playing for chilling.
I didn't think to do anything today.
Right.
Why do I have to do anything?
So I was more so aiming it to, kind of towards like trip planning and shit like that. Are y'all like playing things out, or
I think
when you're on the trip, like whatever happens type shit?
As an adult, I plan. Because I don't like you feel what I'm saying? Cause
You don't want some random shit to fuck up
random shit to just come up. And like, as I just got into the budgeting and things like that, just knowing what I'm going to spend, how I'm going to do it, planning is just good. You feel what I'm saying? Because it sets you up long term.
It doesn't hurt to know everything that might come with it. You know what I mean?
That too.
All right. How about you?
No, 100%. Same thing. I think I overplan so that like I can cancel. So if stuff like, if I don't feel like it, it's cool. Because I overplan, you feel me?
All right. Last one. Actually, we got two more. Quick though, just for timing.
Copy that.
On time or fashionably late?
Early.
Yeah, I was taught that like being on time is late in a sense. Like if I.
But for everything?
Like.
Because we're not talking about work. We're not talking about some serious shit. I'm talking about like you supposed to link up with your mans at this time. You on time for that?
I would be there sitting in the car.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You was early today.
Yeah,
you was early today.
I would say some.
I'd be panicking on the inside if I'm like late or something like.
Yeah,
but when it happens, which it does, like
it
my
does
intention was to be early.
To be
yeah,
that's
I would
the
say
biggest.
that. Yeah, I would say that being on time. Because like, even if I'm fashionably late, it would still be like I had something going on to where it wouldn't be because I'm trying to be fly. You get what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Yeah.
All right, bet. I think we're all on time type of people. I'm like. I don't like being late just because I don't like to feel like I'm in a hurry.
That's a big thing.
So like waking up, the snooze shit, the reason why I set them early I wake up, my job is 20 minutes from here. I wake up an hour and a half early just because I need to get my snoozes in. I need to take a shower. I need to get dressed in a slow manner. I don't need to be rushed. Let me pick my nice socks. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Bro.
I don't need to be rushed.
Yo, let you put on the wrong undergarments one day is clip for the whole day.
But like if I wake up, damn, I got 15 minutes before I got to dip. It's like I don't like that feeling. So like I'd rather be on time.
Cause you like no matter what, you'll always miss something.
Yeah.
No matter what, you'll miss something.
Yeah.
You would have had.
Like damn, I forgot the coffee in the fridge.
My thing is that I will forget a Blistex. Blistex is my life for real. You feel what I'm saying? So like I'll do all this shit, get outside the crib, and my lips get ashy.
You talking about this at work?
It's over.
All right. Y'all watch the whole season. This is the last one. Watch the whole season of a show at once, or two episodes, like, or one or two episodes every so often.
I'm a binger.
Yeah, I'm a bencher too, but I get tired of it after a while. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna settle.
See, for me, I'm a binger too, but it depends. Like, if it's like I'm a super night owl, like I go to sleep late as shit. So like, if I'm watching a show and I feel like it's at like a disrespectful time, meaning like, all right, bro, the sun is coming up, go to bed. Like, you know, type shit. Like, all right, I'll be like, all right, time to put the show down, type shit. But that's only because of that. If the sun wasn't coming up, I would have probably kept watching.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, I drink coffee at night. I got an iced coffee. That's what I was sipping on earlier. Like, you know what I mean? So
You
it's
be
like
keeping yourself up.
I be keeping myself up, but that's just my work schedule. I'm a bartender. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
got you.
I work nights.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
internal
mean?
clock is already.
I like after this, keep it a bean. Keep it a bean.
Keep it a bit.
I'm gonna be at the gym after this, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
tough.
like I just be doing that type of shit at night. All right. So this topic goes to show there's technically no right answer in almost all scenarios someone can think of, right? So I guess you can say to each its own, and it's up to you on how you want to live your daily life. Religion is another thing that can be considered something like that, right? As we technically have no proof any single one is the right choice, but religion is such a touchy topic.
Yeah.
What the fuck language am I speaking right now? It's such a touchy topic. We're gonna stay away from that for our next topic, but we're gonna stick with the general thought of afterlife entirely. Okay?
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier. Without bringing religion into play, like I said, we don't want to offend anyone. Do you guys believe in life after death?
I do, in a sense, because I think like everything that comes goes, but it transfers into something else, like just energy in itself. You get what I'm saying? So like, I personally do believe it. I don't think that like, I've read certain things to where like it'd be like your karma determines that or things like that. But I just honestly think that like all our energy gets turned into something else. You get what I'm saying? So shit, whether it be like a plant, a tree, a bird, whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like only thing that's different like humans and animals is we have a conscience. Like we know what we're doing when we're doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like if a lion was to hunt something, you get what I'm saying? So like we as a human, we look at things like children and old people are off limits because they can't protect themselves really. When a lion go hunt, that's literally what it's looking for. It's looking for a calf or something that's old that can't get away because that's what it has the best chances of getting. You get what I'm saying? So I think in natural order, everything that comes goes, but it turns into something else. But that's just me.
Okay.
I think as I get older and I'm starting to do more things and be around different people and be around different, situations, I respect every, viewpoint and, religion and everything like that. It's just more so of like, I'm learning, you know what I mean? I'm learning what afterlife means to certain people. I'm learning what afterlife could mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think for me, just like not even thinking about it too much and like just how I live on a day-to-day basis, it's like, I talk to the people that I lost. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm walking around like, yo, you be proud of me of what I did. You know what I mean? Right. Like I'm talking like I did this today type thing. Like I talk to people that I've lost in my life, and it's like on that level of things for me is more so like I believe in something. You know what I mean? I believe that something's out there. I believe that I'm still connected in some way possible. So, or they're still connected in some way possible.
I think the fact that like no one alive obviously has ever experienced what happens after you die. It's like there's no right or wrong answer. It's just what you believe in. So the thought of life after death, we don't know. Like you can't there's nothing proven. Like so it's kind of just you just go off what you believe in, but there's something that happens, right? So at that point it's like, all right, religion comes into play, like, yo, you believe in, I don't know, reincarnation or, eternal life, whatever it is that you believe in. That's up to you to choose, but there's something that happens. You know what I mean?
Like, and the things that I've watched with people who said they experienced things like that.
That's crazy.
No, like,
do you believe in that?
I don't necessarily, but there's been people who said like, "Yo, bro, like I've died or they've declared me dead and I came back and what I've experienced was something like they say like it's like a bliss. Yeah, like you're technically awake but you're not. Like you're not here, like but you coma type. You can hear things. You get what I'm saying? You can. Like, but you're not conscious to these things. You get what I'm saying? So wild. But like there's people who like, but they say like you feel like if you have conscience, you can feel like you're going away. They feel like going to sleep, but you can't stop it. Like you know how like sometimes you can fight your sleep. Like I'm gonna stay up. Like a guy said he had that type of feeling. Like he was trying to, but he couldn't. So that's when he lost his consciousness, and then it came back to him like, yo, yeah, bro, this would we resuscitated you, etc. But a lot of people compare it to like just falling asleep. So like, but then that's just like.
Do you think it's like a endless sleep though? At that point, like, I don't think I'm not trying to get too scientifical either. Like, I think it's genuinely like, without, like I said, I don't want to bring in any religion. Yeah. But like, I think it's probably realistically, like you said, going to sleep. You just don't ever wake up, but you don't have no knowledge of even like that. You know what I mean? Like,
and I think that's another conversation because like I've experienced something like that. So I think like what we have in our body is our soul. Like you get what I'm saying? But I've like experienced something to where like my mom's boyfriend passed away in the house. He was just alive. You get what I'm saying? But like when I see him and it was like he was declared, I kept thinking he was just going to get up. Yeah. Like his eyes was just going to open. He was just going to just get up. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like. You are right in a sense, like it's a slumber, like
you just slump, bro. Like you ever been slumped? Like I'm me personally, I don't have dreams and shit. Like I used to when I was a young boy, but I don't have dreams or nightmares. I just be slumped. No.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's like when I be slumped, and then I just wake up. I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, but you see how you was unconscious for that amount of time, and
so I feel like death would be similar to that. Like I just don't know what happens after that. You know what I mean? Like I'm just cooked. Like, just cooked.
No, but I think the same way. Like, but I do think that, like, I don't know. I've had experiences in my life to where, like, there's some shit that happened. Like, they say, like, deja vu is something that happened to you in your past life that you remember. You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe it had been a dream or anything, but, like, your subconscious remembers this from happening in a time that wasn't now. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if it's right or wrong. Like, it's just, that's what people have explained.
Deja vu is so crazy.
But it is. Like, I've literally had situations to where, like, bro, I had a dream about this shit, and it's happening right here.
Do you think deja vu is, like, dreams that you had? So, for me personally, right, because I don't have, like, dreams that I at least remember, it's like, maybe that's something, when I experience deja vu, that's something that I had in a previous dream that I just can't remember. And it's like, I have this shit all the time. I'm like, yo, I just did this shit. Or I just saw this person, like, type shit like that. And I just be like, damn, yo. Like, did I experience this already? Because deja vu happens to everybody.
Deja vu makes me crazy, bro. It drives me crazy. Like, every time it happens, like, I just can't wrap my mind around it. I just can't fathom it. Like, it's just
complex of a thought that it's like, damn, like, I can't even say nothing about this shit. I can't be like, yo, last week I did this. I just met you, bro.
I feel like you feel crazy. Like, literally, and it makes you feel like, damn, bro, like, I can't say this because, like, I might not what you say, how I might feel. Like, real shit.
Bitch like this.
Yeah, grippy side.
Straight jack you, like, yo.
It's gonna be crazy.
You sure you good? You sure you experienced that? But I think that's kind of like, that would make each person unique. That we all experience some shit that if you explained it to the next person, you would probably be like, bro, what?
It's crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't went through that. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't disqualify what that person went through. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, all right.
Bro. So I got 3 terms, right, that are associated with afterlife. Like I said, can't bring in religion and what you personally believe. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
But there's 3 terms that are associated with the afterlife. Reincarnation is 1. Eternal life is 2. And judgment is 3, right? Where don't bring your personal shit in there. What do you think of reincarnation? Do you think it's a thing? Do you think so, like, for me personally, right? I feel like reincarnation could be a thing, but, like, realistically, so, like, you ever heard of the egg theory? So the egg theory is basically, I actually talked about it on an episode before. It's basically like, you have to, this shit is a crazy even theory to think about. But, like, basically you live every life that you ever encountered on any living thing in order to finally become like a full egg in a sense. So, like, in order you just keep experiencing shit. It ties into the deja vu shit. So, like, you just keep experiencing everything in order to become whole in one egg. You know what I mean? So, like, like I said, we talked about it on the episode before, so I don't want to get too into depth in that. But, like, that ties into reincarnation, obviously, with, you know, maybe you come back I don't know, an animal or another person, whatever the case may be, whatever you believe in. But, like, reincarnation for me, I feel like it could be a thing personally, but I don't know. I think once you die, like, you die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not you no more. Like, I can't come back as Zeno. I can't come back as Juwan. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's why I kind of see, that's the only thing that kind of, like, I think our body, they're just like, I'm gonna say just, but they're temples. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I explain it? And it's like, I see you, right? But who you are is what I don't see.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, okay. If I was just to see you outside, I would think, like, shit, you just light-skinned nigga. You get what I'm saying? But once I talk to you and I experience you, I'm like, yo, he's this, he's that, he's cool. Like, I think that who we really are is that conscious in our brain that, like, that's basically the person in your head that's listening to me talk that I can't hear. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody has that subconscious, and that's the person that makes your thoughts, that makes you make the decisions that you make. That's the person that tells you, well, if I want to get up and go to the market, you told you that subconscious mind in your brain, I'm gotta get up, I gotta get some shit to get for the crib, to do this, that, and the third. So I think that's who we truly are. Like, this is just like a shell of who we are. Like, you can dress this shit up nice, but still be shitty on the inside.
Right.
That's how a lot of people are too. You get what I'm saying? So you might see somebody who like you would think,
because a lot of people do that just in general.
just
too,
in general,
you know?
like you would think on the outside, like damn, because he's wearing this nice shit, he got these nice shoes,
Right.
that he's cool, but on the inside, like bro, he's dying inside. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
is this really him or is it not?
Right.
So
that
I
shit
think
is crazy.
it's
to
crazy,
think
bro.
about.
Like I think
like everybody does that shit too. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's few people that are their genuine self in every scenario. You know what I mean? Like,
and a lot of even in that situation, I think what comes to that is like humans have so many opinions. Is that like you ever heard somebody say like your true colors is when you mad, not when you did some shit. Now your true colors wasn't when
Yeah.
you helped somebody out or when
Right.
you helped somebody in need. It's only when you told me some shit that I didn't
You
want
really
you to tell me.
meant.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And whole time I probably did this because something you did or a trigger or whatever. But that's how I think that's what holds people back from being their true selves is that they care about how other people feel about that shit. When whole time your true self is something you can't even like control. You get what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how it gets sometimes. Like me, I'm super empathetic. Like a lot of shit I cannot care about, but I catch myself caring about a shit I probably shouldn't care about.
Yeah.
But I tell myself like I care about it, so I shouldn't make myself not care because I think I shouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like this is the way I am. You feel me? So I have to embrace that. But I think a lot of people don't have that in them to where they be like, well, shit, I care about something I shouldn't care about, but I still care. So let me just be this person as opposed to let me try to be something I know I'm not.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
Because it's always gonna pop in your head. It's gonna make every decision you make harder
yeah,
when you're trying to go against your actual moral code or what you believe in.
that's a
Yeah,
fact.
exactly. I mean, for the reincarnation, it's like that. You took the words. You took my words. You feel me? Like, and everything you said was, I was kind of going off of like what you said earlier too, Juwan. It was like you're talking about your like soul and your spirit and how like everything you said just now about like your inner person, your subconscious is like tied into your spirit and who you are, right? Yeah. And so from like I guess going off of that is like reincarnation is that transfer of energy, like you talked about earlier. It's like it's taking that and feeding it into somewhere else, into somebody else, because like your body after you die, whatever you do with yourself or whatever you know your religion permits, is like that's being transferred into something else, whether it's like the earth or whether it's you know like the sea or anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think with your soul and you know the energy that you have to the world, like and scientifically, like everything that you put out goes somewhere. Yeah. So like everything that leaves your body is something that will be like transferred in a different way. So we just don't know what that is.
Like you can literally speak life into somebody. Exactly. Like you can meet somebody and be like, they can feel like shit, but if you say the right things to that person, that can enable something within them to where like, yo, I matter or I can do something about it. So
life is just so crazy, bro.
It is.
Yeah, like
it is.
I feel like with death, bro, it's inevitable. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people fear death. I personally don't even think about that shit because it's gonna happen.
I think when it happens, you won't even know.
Yeah.
Like, right?
But it's like no science. Religion obviously came into play to help cope with what actually happens. But like there's no science behind it. No one's ever experienced it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like so like space. I view it like space. Yeah. Space is so like past my way of thinking that I can't even really.
They ain't got that shit figured out. You get what I'm saying? So it'd be like when I hear people who like put so much time and research into it, yes, I'm gonna take your opinion because you put the time and research into it. I haven't. So like I'd be dumb not to listen to the person who's like done so much to do it, but at the same token, there's still so much that we don't know.
Died.
You ain't in space, my nigga.
You still here talking.
You can't tell me what a black hole do unless you go in that black hole. If you go in that black hole, you can't tell me what the black hole do. So it's like I think a lot of it's certain things that we're not meant to experience. Like we're not meant to know what death feels like. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit,
it only happens once.
It's something you're supposed to experience. When you experience it.
Well, it do happen to some people more than once, but
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I think, like, if in the future though, like, if they did have some type of science behind it, I don't know how they would do it. Obviously, we're not there. If I came up with that idea, I'd be a fucking millionaire or whatever.
Don't forget about me, bro.
Like, the whole thought of like, if there was science behind it to back and to genuinely understand it, like, the thought of religion would crumble.
And even that, I think that like. Even when it comes to shit like that, like when you the the other side to it is being immortal. I don't think nobody would want to be immortal.
I don't, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? Because
you won't value life as much as you do.
You do.
If
Like
you can't die.
Stephen
Your
Colbert
decisions
said
are based
that.
off
Like
of
basically,
morality.
rarely enough, life is about suffering.
Yeah.
Because like, as you get older, people die, things happen. You get what I'm saying? So like, really, you really think about it, as you live older, like you'll be the person to where like you have to deal with that certain shit. Certain shit that you grew up with that was normal when you grew up was not normal no more. Somebody that you was cool with, that you talk to every day, you might be the person who survived longer than that person. You know what I'm saying? So like, life in a sense is about like figuring out that like everything can't last. Like that was a big reason why I didn't want a dog for a while. I'm like, shit, why would I get a dog when I know
Just
that
gonna pass away.
you feel what I'm saying?
Here.
But then I got to a point of being like, shit, if I have this mentality, I probably won't even have connections or have that
Anything,
shit.
right.
Because I was the type of, before I got a dog, I would tell myself I would never get a dog. Now I got a dog, I'm going to have a litter with this dog just so I can keep the lineage of the dog. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of times they just experience things.
I think that's
and,
what separates humans from any other type of mammal too, like the level of emotion. It's like if you're like immortal in that sense, like you won't give a fuck about anything because you'll never die. Like I don't need to be rich because I'll never die, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like no matter what, all right, I'm rich. What is the importance of being rich if you're gonna die? You know what I mean? There's no importance on any single thing if you're gonna die. So like if you don't value it like that, it's like emotion comes into play with you being not immortal.
But knowing that it's the end to some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, someone's gonna die at a certain point, or you're gonna have to go through things, and that's what makes you who you are. You know what I mean? It's like that's what the beauty of it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm happy as shit one moment, I'm sad as shit the next. Like that's what the beauty of it is.
It really.
But if you're immortal the whole time,
you done been through this shit so much, it's normal. It's like
normal.
you done had feelings.
like
to
okay,
feel.
yeah, your mom died, but like so did your great grandma.
I seen that 200 years ago. That's 200 years old, nigga.
I see my great nephew die. Like,
That's 200 years old. I don't even grieve no more. I just know this shit about to happen. Like, bro, that's like, it's crazy.
Counted it down.
Real rap.
Exactly. So it's like it's just tough. But the afterlife is just a super touchy subject, and I'm just happy we were able to get through it, hopefully, without offending anyone's beliefs. That was a super deep topic. Let's just easing up the mood with our challenge for today's episode.
Let's do it.
Which is going to be, we're going to be taking a TikTok filter and we're going to be making or drafting NFL teams based on the filter. I'm going to screen record it so you guys can see it. And just drafting a team. The person with the worst team, or the two people with the worst team, we're going to have a vote out of us three. Okay. Can we keep it a B?
Yeah.
Whoever got the best team, can we vote for them? Like, don't just say your team the best if you know you got fucking Daniel Jones as your quarterback.
Yeah,
like, come on, let's be real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, let's vote for the best team, and then, you know what I'm saying, the other two people are going to have to take a shot.
Got it, bro.
All right, let's be right back in a couple minutes. I got to take a piss.
Me too.
All right, y'all, we back. So we're going to be, like I said, doing an NFL draft. We're going to all draft a team based on a TikTok filter. You're going to draft. We're all going to go at one time. I'm going to screen record it so that you guys can see it. We're going to draft a team with a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end, a kicker, and a defense, right? When you click the filter, you got to click each spot on the screen.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to pick a player off of that team, obviously.
I got you.
That's it.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Who wants to go first?
You got it.
You want to go first?
That's seriously. So just hold the filter.
So, all right, there you go. Boom. You got Tua again, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Hopkins, Evan Ingram,
All right.
Will Lutz from the Broncos, and New York defense, the Giants defense.
Yeah, I'm cooked.
Who you want?
All right, so I'm gonna keep Tua.
All right, so now you just
Touch everybody
click
else.
the other positions. Yep. All right. Click all of them. Yeah.
All right,
Devin
cool.
Singletary, Kendrick
All right, I'm
Bourne,
gonna
Sam
give
Laporta.
me Tracy. I'll keep Laporta.
Who you keeping? Tracy.
I'm gonna take Tracy from the Giants. You say I can keep like a running
No,
back.
no, it's one of those.
Oh, one of
Five.
oh,
Devin
oh, hell no.
Singletary.
Oh hell
No, I'm saying you had to pick one of them.
Oh.
Devin Singletary, Kendrick Bourne, Sam Laporta, or Matt Prater, or the Chargers defense. You gotta keep Laporta.
Yeah, I gotta keep Laporta. I'm gonna keep Laporta.
So now rotate the rest of them.
All right, bet.
So you keep. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
You got Bijan. You can rotate the kicker.
Bijan.
Judy.
Yeah, I'm good right here.
All right,
You keep right here.
You keeping Bijan?
Tua, Bijan.
No, I'm saying now you rotate the other three.
Oh yeah.
You keeping Bijan, right?
I'm keeping Bijan. All right, now I
rotate
got
the
it.
other three. There
Now
you
I got it.
Boom. Devontae Adams, Lutz, or Detroit defense.
I'm gonna keep Adams.
All right, now rotate the other two. There you go. Boom. We lit.
Oh, I can't keep these.
Oh, wait, he's scheming.
No, you get one skip. All right, one skip.
All right, one skip.
Here you go.
All right.
Colts defense or Folk?
I'm gonna keep Nick Folk.
All right.
I'll keep Nick.
Who your defense, bro? Jaguars defense.
Damn. Cooked.
All right, so y'all see his team. All right, now Zeno gonna go. Same thing. Rotate all of them. All right, he got Will Levis, Trey McBride, Myers from Seattle for the kicker. Who you running back? Mostert from Dolphins, Amari Cooper, and Green Bay defense. Who you keeping? McBride.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, Saquon. You keeping Saquon, right?
Yeah.
Cooper Cup. You could have kept
I
Cooper.
could have kept Coop, but nah.
But Barkley is it.
Yeah.
Gino, Hardy, Addison, not terrible. Jets defense. You got to skip.
I'm gonna skip this one.
All right, skip. Damn.
I'm keeping Drake May.
Drake May.
That's a good job though. You can't skip.
Eagles defense.
Eagles defense. Garrett Wilson. All right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nick Folk.
Nick Folk.
He low key over mine, bro. I give him that.
I think he over you.
Yeah, I give him over. Tight end and receiver. Garrett
All
Wilson
right.
definitely over.
I
Adams.
try to go crazy. They about to give me the best people. All right, y'all see me? I'm not scheming. Bo Nix, Jake Ferguson, Saquon, Dicker, Tank Dell. No, I'm taking Saquon.
Nah,
shit. I got Saquon though, y'all. I got Saquon.
He came back.
He came back.
That's crazy.
All right, Justin Tucker. I know he's been having a bad year, but I'm gonna keep Justin Tucker.
Ain't bad.
CJ Stroud, Kyle Pitts. I want to keep CJ, but I'm gonna use my skip. Aaron Rodgers. I gotta keep Aaron Rodgers. I know he just a vet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta keep me. I'm gonna keep Njoku. Oh shit. Coop. Jets defense not bad. I feel like I'm gonna get a better receiver. But Coop is not terrible.
He definitely number one. But that's a
Jets defense not terrible. Let's take a risk. Malik Neighbors. We can work with that.
This is cool.
All right, y'all. Y'all remember y'all players? I don't know if y'all remember y'all players or not.
I had Tua, Bijan, Judy, McBride, Nick Folk, and like Jacksonville.
All right. Who was your team?
I don't remember. Nah. Drake May, Saquon. Who did I have at receiver? I had
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. Tight end was I don't remember.
You had McBride.
Yeah, McBride.
I had McBride too. Okay, so we both had McBride, and then I had Folk, and then for defense I had
Eagles defense.
Eagles defense.
And then I got Aaron Rodgers, Barkley, Neighbors, Njoku, Tucker, Jets defense. Who's the best team?
You would have to wait. Who to wait? Because I know my team ass, so I'm up. I'm taking a shot.
All right. How about that? You know your team not good.
Yeah.
Who you think is better out of me and Zeno's team? Let's go head to head.
Yeah, quarterback.
Yo, Drake May and Garrett Wilson feeding families
Drake
for generations.
May versus
bro.
Aaron Rodgers.
For generations.
Who you taking?
This year?
This year?
Any year, bro.
I would have to. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, this is tough.
Keep it being, bro.
Because I want to. Because like May got more, like a little bit more rushing upside.
Yeah.
But then Rodgers got the better receivers
and experience. Who you taking? If you a NFL GM, who you taking?
I had Drake May.
All right, you taking Drake May? All right, cool.
So all right,
Barkley versus
Barkley. I had Barkley.
Oh, so push wide receiver. Neighbors versus
Wilson. Garrett
Wilson. Who you taking?
I gotta take Neighbors.
Yeah. Neighbors. We both had McBride, right?
Yeah, we both had McBride.
So it's really like 1-1 right now.
Nick Folk is over Justin Tucker this year. Don't even cap.
He is. Does it tuck on dog shit a little bit?
All right, Jets defense versus Eagles defense.
Birds, go birds.
Here we go, birds.
You're not an Eagles fan.
Go
All right. Somebody try to get it done for us, bro. All
Donnie.
He's like, go birds.
right, let's take this shot. I don't know about Drake May over Aaron Rodgers though.
No, it's like it's really, really tough. Like you get what I'm saying?
This year, all right, because Aaron Rodgers has been kind of shitty.
Hold
So-
on. Let me check it right now.
You want to take a shot too?
I saved that shot.
But
I
then
mean, that
Drake
jump
May
for
really
you.
didn't start until what? Third, fourth year?
Oh, you taking a
third,
shot
fourth
with us?
season? I mean, third, fourth start? Or something
Yeah.
like that? We can look it up right now.
But Drake May is like, come on.
Let me go to the
I think
$100
he looking
league.
like
They probably
who's-
both on waivers.
All right, we all taking a shot. Fuck it.
They
Cheers.
definitely not on waivers. Who picked them up?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers and Drake May.
They just on the bench rotting.
Rotting away.
All right, y'all. Cheers, man.
My boys.
We all taking a
label
shot.
out.
Zeno even hadn't volunteered to take one with us. You ain't have to, bro. You won.
My boy.
We ain't on the same type of time.
Give me that water.
That water.
All right, y'all. So being that this is the Loop of Mutuals podcast, the whole goal of the show through topics and challenges was to loop two of my homies together. How do y'all feel about each other now? I know y'all already met
that's
through
my
fantasy talks. and
My
shit.
boy, bro. It's actually better to even meet you in person because now it's like, damn. Really
Now
my
you know
dog.
you rap.
We locked in now.
All right,
sure.
right. All right. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here today?
Thank you for having me on the podcast, bro. Y'all gonna see me again.
For sure.
Try to make myself a regular if I can. And shout out to my boy Ab too, bro.
Shout out Ab.
You held it down all year, bro. I was sad to see you go down like that, bro. I really was. He held it down. Shout out to Zeno for making himself available for us to meet. Shout out to my boy Marquise. You know what I'm saying? His girlfriend over there. Everybody. Just being in around people that you know fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If anybody can tell you, find your tribe, find your circle, find the people who like got the same mentality as you. Just rock out like that, because when you got people who think like you, it's not, you don't really have too much to think about. So
Tough. How about you?
Justin, you a pioneer and a trendsetter, bro. This podcast right here, man, is
Damn.
crazy. I was telling you, like, I texted you that night. I was like, bro, I'm scrolling through, I'm watching these videos, laughed my ass off. At the same time, learning, getting to see people I haven't seen since high school. Wishing the best to all of y'all, everybody that's been on it. Wishing the best to the people that come on in the future. And I just want to see it grow and shine and get to a place to where you want it to be and see it from your vision. But thank you for having me out here. I miss being home. I miss y'all. Miss my people. Everybody in the room. Appreciate y'all for being here too. Juan, pleasure meeting you in person, bro. Like, thorough. That's family right there. I'm in 2 championships right now, so wish me luck.
good luck, brother.
And can I do a soft plug real quick?
What's
I
that
gotta
mean?
plug something real quick.
Oh, plug it, bro.
Got you. So you asked about goals in 2025, and I wanted to like.
Oh, I didn't ask you about the goals.
It's
I'm
cool, I got
fried.
you.
My
I
fault,
got you,
bro.
I got you.
Tell me your goals,
No,
bro.
no. In 2025 goals, you're gonna be. This group right here is the first people to know. Next week, I'm actually launching my own nonprofit. So
Let's go, boy. Let's go, baby.
Let's get it, yeah.
appreciate you. Thank y'all. So it's called Just Us Movement, and it's going to be a nonprofit based focused on 3 areas: legal advocacy, health advocacy, and education. So we're going to be working with a lot of great people across the nation. Definitely starting off in the Northeast, but eventually, hopefully, getting across the nation, doing different things, doing food drives, awareness, making sure that we're getting out in front of these policy issues, things like that. But I just wanted to plug it, let everybody know that that's happening, and hopefully we can do something in the future and get some people in this room on those
Hell yeah,
webinars.
I'm down, brother.
No.
Just let me know. Time and place, bro. I'm down.
Absolutely.
Shout out to I Thought About You Foundation.
Absolutely,
Man.
absolutely.
Like, we ain't do nothing this year, bro. I was trying to get back. Like, but
It's coming though.
no,
It's coming though. We already in
that
talks.
shit, like, it's a good feeling when you're able to. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I always thought about, like, when I was growing up, like, the shit we done went through. I'm sure we all had our own personal struggles and shit. But, like, something about giving shit back, bro. Like, whether it be food, whether it be money, whether you, like, genuinely are viewing whoever is at that predicament that you're dealing with.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, it's such a good feeling about that shit, bro. It's like kind of unexplainable, bro.
Yeah,
like
it is.
it's like when he shout out to Ab, when he has those type of things, it's like I love just talking with these people, like you know what I mean, like seeing the face smiles on their faces, you know what I'm saying, like just making sure that they feel comfortable and like I don't know, bro.
Being that help, bro. Just
deep,
realizing that like everybody needs help in some way or form. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being as though you can be that person who can be the bridge between somebody like missing a meal or making their night. That's amazing, bro. Because what's a better feeling? You feel what I'm saying? Than feeding somebody who wouldn't have ate if it wasn't for you or something like that. You get what I'm saying? And not just to have it for ego, but to be like, damn, I actually did something. Like, you get what I'm saying? I actually made a impact in somebody's life or something like that. So that's what it's all about, bro. Like, it's
That's what life
as you get older, it's not about you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's about making somebody else, even if you have things to share, it's about making people not necessarily feel like you, but feel like they matter. Everybody matters one way or another. So, humanizing.
And both of y'all just said, like, even doing the work with Thought About You Foundation, it's like everybody, this organization, like the Just Us movement, is not just about like my vision and how I feel and what I want to do, right? It's about everybody that's been in my life, my mentors, my friends, my family, my people, everybody that supported me along the way. They've shaped this, they've molded this, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing something that's like taking from everyone else, you know what I mean? I'm taking from those food drives that we was doing, and I wanna up his while, you know, promoting mine while feeding into his, like putting it back, you know what I mean? Like it's a resource. It's something that's not for either of us. It's something for them, for those people.
The greater good. Yep.
So I think at the end of the day, it's just like you said, if you can do it, if you can, you know, give
you're
back,
able to,
if you're able to, if you're in that position to where you're able to, get out, volunteer, donate.
Do that shit, bro. It'll make you feel so much better about yourself.
Be a role model, because people, like, that really sticks with people. Be a mentor. It really sticks with people, and I promise you it does.
That's what made me want to be your mentor. The people who mentored me made me want to pass it on.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
All right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
Love y'all dudes.
Appreciate you, bro, for sliding on. Appreciate you for sliding on. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's first and foremost.
Absolutely.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy it, and we'll be out of here. All right, y'all. Deuces.